In this video, I will show you how to file taxes on TurboTax. After you sign into TurboTax and answering a bunch of questions, you will be on your main dashboard. We will start with personal information like your name and date of birth. If you're unsure about your occupation, these are a few examples listed here. Let's say I'm a data scientist, so I will type that. Then click on Continue. Here, you need to provide your social security number and click on Continue. Next, we're going to choose our state of residence. You need to carefully read through all of this and choose the option that best matches your situation, as it can also affect your tax deductions. If you are a member of the U.S. Armed Forces, if you are, then check mark it. If you have lived in another state the previous year, let's say if you lived in another state last year, you'll need to file a more complex multi-state tax return. Next, they're asking if another taxpayer can claim me as a dependent on their tax return. For example, another taxpayer like a parent, can they claim you as a dependent on their tax return? This matters because it affects both your taxes and theirs. If no one is claiming, you move on to the next option, which is, I was considered legally blind as of December 31st. That's a tax deduction. Next, they're asking if you have passed away because it's possible to file a tax return on behalf of someone who has passed away. If you want to change the language that the IRS uses to send you written communications, you can do so by checkmarking this option. Next, if you're a non-resident alien or a dual-status alien spouse, your tax situation is different and special rules apply. If this applies to you, you'll need to follow specific tax guidelines. If someone is incarcerated, it means they're in jail or prison. This can affect their tax filing. So the IRS needs to know. Select None of these apply if nothing applies to you and click Continue. Next question is, what was your marital status on December 31st? If you're in a registered domestic partnership, your tax filing options depend on your state's rules. If your spouse has passed away, your tax filing status may change. You might have different options based on when they passed away. Next is, do you have any dependents? If yes, choose Yes and select how many people you support. Then click on Continue. If you earned money in another state, you may need to file a multi-state tax return. This could include a job rental income or any other earnings. If this applies to you, select Yes. If not, choose No and Continue. There might be further questions if you have a dependent. So, this is the summary of my personal information. I forget to add mailing address, so let's do it quickly. So this is how your personal info should look like. Of course, there might be some more or less information, but let's click on Continue. After that, you will get this, we just need your okay on a couple of things pop up, which you just need to sign with your name. And let's just continue with the free plan. Next, they are asking about your income, so click on Add My Income. And let's start with W-2. You're probably familiar with it. So click on Work on My W-2 and then Continue. Now they're asking for your employer ID. Just look at your W-2 that you received from your company and fill out the information. Let's enter employer ID and click Continue. You have three options to add your W-2, upload it from your computer, scan it using your mobile device, or enter the details manually. I recommend using the automatic option as it will scan your W-2 and pull all the information for you, making the process faster and easier. I'll go with the manual option. They are asking for employer's name. It will be located in box C. I will type this as an example. Next, type the address written under your company's name. If you have a control number on your form, type it here. Otherwise, let's continue. Now we need to provide income and taxes withheld. Again, look at your W-2. As an example, let's say it's $80,000 for the wages and $18,000 for federal income tax, Social Security wages, and its total tax. Box 5, Medicare wages and tips and the tax. Less common items. If you got something on your form, add them here too. Next, we have box 12A to 12D. And this is very important, so don't overlook it. Just check if any of these are on your form. Let's say I have Roth contributions for $2,000, so I'll add it in this box. If you have more, make sure to list them here. Box 13, see what you got there. Box 14, if you don't have anything, just skip it. Next is state wages and state income taxes. So, if you have worked with another company in some other state, you have to add another state option. Local taxes. I'll add them quickly and continue. Let's check for uncommon situations. So let's just say if your W-2 was corrected or if you have worked outside the United States. If anything applies to you, it can even save you from tens to hundreds of dollars. So none of these apply to me, and continue. This is our W-2 summary. Now that we've completed W-2, we can move forward. If you have multiple sources of income, be sure to check out my detailed video where I cover everything you need to know about managing multiple income streams, as I will not include other incomes in this video. Assuming you only had W-2, we can continue to deduction and credits. Sorry, I don't want expert help. It's asking, did you own or control a foreign bank account, trust, or financial asset? No, I don't. Next, did you take a disaster distribution for a disaster? No, I didn't, and continue. Time to find all those tax breaks. Continue with standard. Did you contribute to a traditional IRA or Roth IRA? Let's say I add $3,000 to my Roth IRA using Fidelity. This won't reduce my taxable income now, but my money will grow tax-free for retirement. Did you make payments on a student loan? No, I didn't. Did anyone in your family have college or university expenses? This includes tuition fees and books. If you had these expenses, you likely received Form 1099, which helps claim education-related tax benefits. Next question is, did you pay foreign taxes or have a foreign tax credit carryover? If you earned income from another country or invested in foreign assets, you might have paid taxes there. You could claim a foreign tax credit to avoid double taxation. Did you have medical expenses? If your medical expenses were high, you might be able to deduct some of them on your taxes. These can include doctor visits, prescriptions, and surgeries. Did you have any investment expenses? Some states allow you to deduct investment-related expenses such as advisory fees, trading costs, or account management fees. Did you make any estimated tax payments? In my case, I didn't. Did you have an HSA? Select yes if you contributed to or withdrew funds from a health savings account, as it offers tax advantages for medical expenses. Let's check if the IRS will require you to enter any health insurance info. Answer this to your best knowledge and continue. And done with my tax breaks. Do you want to enter your sales tax information? If you made significant purchases such as a car or home improvements, adding your sales tax information could increase your deductions. Great, I got qualified for business income deductions, so let's continue. Did you qualify for an investment credit recapture? An investment credit recapture happens when you must repay part of a previously claimed investment-related tax credit. If this applies to you, select yes. Otherwise, choose no. Did you hire a nanny or household employee? Did you want to apply your refund to next year's return? Applying your refund to next year's return means using it as a credit toward future taxes. This can help reduce what you owe when filing next year. Do you want to designate $3? Of course not. Did you apply for and receive an identity protection PIN for anyone on this return? An IP PIN is a 6-digit number assigned by the IRS to prevent identity theft and protect your tax return from fraudulent filings. Let's keep going. Let's confirm your SSN and date of birth. Make sure to double-check your details and then continue. Yes, check my info. Congrats on your $6,000 refund. Thank you so much. Now it will show you a summary of your taxes. If you want your refund early, it will cost you some money, but let's continue. Confirm your Florida return. Some questions will be different for you depending on your state. In short, you only need to file if you own a business or rental property with assets in Florida. If not, you can skip it. Again, check my returns. I'm going to skip the recap and continue. You crushed it this year, thanks, and finish my returns. Let's review my order. Here, you can either pay with a federal refund or a credit card. After choosing your payment method, you need to scroll down and click on Confirm Payment. Pay with a federal refund and continue. Click on Continue again. If you want your refund 5 days early, you need to connect your Credit Karma account. Otherwise, you have multiple options like a bank account and direct deposit. Let's continue with the direct deposit. As an example, here you're going to need to enter all your bank details and then submit your returns. That's it. This is how you can file your taxes on TurboTax. Take care. Bye.